Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hi everybody, I'm Dustin, that's Keith, and I gotta look up a name real quick.
What you gotta look up?
This is funny. This is a bribe.
Okay. We've got a brown paper bag.
This bribe is from Navy Fed.
Navy Fed?
That's what it says.
Like the credit union or somebody with NCIS or...
Maybe he'll tell us, but his name is Jason.
Jason the Navy Fed. Navy cook. He feted the Navy.
He was your Uber driver, maybe.
Could have been.
So, Jason sent us a bottle of Traveler whiskey.
Traveler.
I don't know that we've had this.
Have I heard of this? Have I heard that this is good?
I don't know.
I feel like somebody has recommended this to me before.
We talked about it with
our boys and yeah. And let me tell you, if it came up in that crew,
we might be in it for something.
We might be in for something.
But I don't remember if it was good or bad.
Those dudes do not often.
Sometimes they talk about overhyped stuff.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. And they'll talk about it being overhyped. But I can't remember which one this was.
But that's where I thought I'd heard the name.
Yeah. Yes. Same.
So we've got a little crew. We'll do steaks and sticks.
I love steaks and sticks.
We'll have amazing steaks. We'll burn cigars. We will drink amazing bourbons.
That last time we did it?
Wow.
Dude.
the highest shelf of top shelf stuff. And man.
What do you have? Like 3 tiny pours? And
They kept pouring my tiny pours a little heavier.
I had tiny... That was hilarious.
I keep saying just a little bit, just a little bit. They're like, bleh.
Keith's like, just a little bit. And he's like...
If you guys didn't hear it, there was a lot of glug glug just now. Which is what they were doing to me at the last Steaks and Sticks.
Yeah, so what song did the Navy Fed want with this? And you got to tell us the story behind that name.
Yeah, I kind of want to know that too. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about this.
Wait,
I also have to caveat that it's possible I have heard this.
Really?
At least once.
What?
Well, I don't know because I don't remember the title. It's not ringing a bell. But this is Steel Drivers with Stapleton.
I'm in. That's all you had to say.
You guys know I lean towards bluegrass, and I went on a little bit of a Steel Drivers kick probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I may have heard it then.
Okay.
But I want to hear
What's
it now.
What's the name of it?
Drinking Dark Whiskey, which seems highly appropriate
I'm in.
Navy Fed, or Jason. All right, let's check it out.
Drinking dark whiskey, tell the white lies. One leads to another.
I've heard this.
Okay, I haven't.
Just letting you guys know I've heard it. It's been like 4 years, and I probably only heard it once, maybe twice. But yeah, I have heard this.
Drinking dark whiskey, tell the white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't cross your heart unless you hold the dime. Drinking dark whiskey, tell the white lies. The first drop burns, but the second one goes down smooth. And that old black label gets a hold of you. It'll loosen your tongue, but it don't ever tell the truth. Drinking up whiskey, tell me white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't you cross your heart unless you hold the dime. Drinking up whiskey, tell me white lies. he might say. He talks in the dark like he never would in the day. Then he gets in trouble just as soon as he gets his way. Drinking that whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. Don't you cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking that whiskey, telling white lies. Little white lie don't mean anyone no good when it's making the rounds all over the neighborhood. Next thing you know, you're all misunderstood. Drinking that whiskey, telling white lies. One leads to another on a Saturday night. And don't you cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking that whiskey, telling white lies. Drinking that whiskey, telling white lies.
Dude, I'm just going to go ahead and put the whole Steel Driver Stapleton collection on my playlist.
You can't
All
do
of
that.
it.
You can't
Watch
do that.
me.
I mean, you can. You shouldn't.
I'm going to.
So I'm gonna read you something real quick.
No, we got to
Yeah.
talk about song first.
I understand.
Okay.
Good whiskey is like a good song. It requires no explanation.
Well, what we don't.
It says that on the label.
We're done. See you guys later.
All right, good.
So, the question that I have, going against the philosophy on the bottle and actually talking about the music.
That's kind of what we do here.
Why does Stapleton not return to this?
Well, that's an easy answer, but
Well, is it a kind of a mean answer because he sold the fuck out?
well,
Because this is the roots, man. This
this is the roots. But think about, he's probably got contracts that make it so he can't go back to this.
He's the guy writing the contracts now,
Well, that's probably fair.
so he can do whatever the hell he
But
wants.
Okay, this is okay. So hold on.
I'll grant that this won't sell as much as his newer stuff.
And have we
has.
heard a bad newer song?
No, but I
Okay.
enjoy this so much more.
Mm,
Yeah.
this is good, but you're also a little biased.
Oh, I'm a lot biased. Bluegrass is
bluegrass.
freaking awesome.
Well, I don't disagree, but to your point, maybe doesn't sell as good, doesn't hit as many people, and we haven't heard a bad one. Like, come on, I get it, but think about some of the songs he's done, and you're still like, holy shit!
So
Like the way he plays the guitar, he doesn't do it there.
there's this, and then there's Nashville.
I understand.
And I'm very much of a mind with the outlaw country musicians we've learned about, which
get
is fuck Nashville.
I get it, but I
Chris,
really
on the near zero, and when I say near zero, it's like 0.0000000 something chance that you're watching this channel. Chris, go back to your roots. Do it.
Okay, here's an idea. Mix in some of your roots with your new stuff.
If we're going to play the sliding scale game, here's Stapleton's new stuff, which is fine. Here's Stapleton's bluegrass roots. Let's come about right here. Okay?
You're a little biased. I'm just saying.
I'm a lot biased.
I'm just saying.
I admit my bias, but do it.
So you like that song?
I did, and
I think we might have heard them talk about this being good.
I think
If we didn't, they were wrong.
I think the words that were used were stellar or incredible. Yeah.
They didn't tell us anything about it. I'm just now realizing. I'm really surprised by that. Mark, you are a tricky guy. I love it. And here's why.
Man.
I'm going to make sure I get this right. You know what that is right there?
No.
What's it look like?
Looks like like initials. They can't see it.
They can see that there's something there,
Yeah.
right? That happens to be Chris Stapleton's signature.
Oh, so this is his. So Chris knows a thing or two then.
About dark whiskey.
Or at least he knows people that know a thing or two.
So let me tell you some more. One taste should tell you everything you need to know. No one has to tell you how to feel about it. You simply settle in and enjoy.
Hard to argue.
I know. Wait for it.
We're going to do it anyway, but hard to argue.
For this first of its kind collaboration from Buffalo Trace Distillery, Traveler brings together the collaborative artistry of Chris Stapleton and master distiller Harlan Wheatley.
So he and Harlan walked out Rick House with the thief, and Chris went, that one.
I think it gets more complicated than that. It tells me right here. Blend number 40 is the carefully curated result of countless hours of testing and tasting. Oh, darn.
So Chris spent a month lit
A month?
at the Buffalo Trace Distillery.
Maybe
in the Rick House.
3 days. A month. You can do 40 in 3 days, right?
Yeah, but you won't remember half of it.
Remember what?
Because by default, it's all barrel proof.
It's a completely unique combination of whiskeys from award-winning distilleries
So there's more than Buffalo Trace in play here.
and exactly what you'd expect. A premium whiskey that speaks for itself.
Okay, so this is sourced from probably a bunch of different places. It's a blend. The end result does speak for itself, but I'll try to speak for it. So the initial is salted caramel apple.
I would say salted caramel marshmallow.
So I don't get
Charred.
It's not quite that. Well, that I get in the mid.
The charred marshmallow?
The charred marshmallow in the mid. The initial, and when I say salted caramel apple, I don't mean like you took a deep bite in and got the meat of the
like
apple.
you got the peel.
You got the peel and
Yeah.
the caramel.
I could see that.
So apple peel and caramel. And a little bit of salt. Then the mid is like that glorious, oops, I caught my marshmallow on fire.
Yes.
Because it's got some bitters, but it's also got that creamy vanilla
sweetness.
kind of sweetness.
Yep.
And then the finish goes back to salted caramel with oak. That's what I'm getting.
And just mellows out. Chris, so I'm going to say this, okay? This is important. There are a lot of times that artists will do collaborations with whiskey companies, tequila companies.
It's so bad.
Usually it's like he had this one from
I've still got it.
I thought you used it all.
No, I still got it.
It's from Wild Turkey. It was a collaboration. All right. He uses this to clean out his coffee pot because it's not good.
It's so bad.
It's not good. But this is not that.
This is amazing.
Yeah, but it shows. They put in the work.
Clearly.
Right? They went through 40 batches to pick this.
They did incredibly well. So, Chris,
If you're watching this,
get back to your roots and pick up a side gig as a taster at a distillery.
that's... if you need any help, you just let me
Call
know.
us.
You can give us a call.
You know, you can just put it in the comments. We'll see that blue check. We'll be right in touch.
You guys won't believe this, but we get a lot of requests to have guests on the channel.
We actually do.
We get a lot. Chris, you could be the first one. So,
I'm sure he's getting his people right on that.
just saying. Could be great. Be great.
Yeah, so killer song.
Yes.
Love the bluegrass.
It was good.
Amazing bottle. Just incredible. So
So-
well done,
Navy Fed. Jason.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out, and tell us what North American whiskey we need to try. And we'll see you next time.
See you.